Hi, welcome to tonight's stream. Hi, Donovan. Welcome. So tonight we are celebrating my what do you call it? Acceptance to the YouTube Partner Program. So I'm excited for those like 49-cent royalty checks to start pouring in. So if you're watching this and you've been following the channel for a long time, especially, thank you so much for all of the support over the last year and a half or so, however long I've been actually putting stuff here. Hi, Rafa. SoundIron, which is if you're not familiar with them, a sort of Kontakt library manufacturer, really excellent high quality like composition tools, stuff for film and game composition type stuff, is doing a competition that is like sort of holiday themed, and it's a sample library they made with a Desk Bell, like the little ding kind of things, and let's take a look at it. Here's what the interface looks like. We all have all of these options. There are things we can do to it, like extra layers and stuff. I haven't spent any time with it. This is really my first entrance to it. Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on here. Where did I find these layers? I found something that let me switch, and I can't remember what it was. Mode, normal, type, filter, layer 1, bank, instrument. There it is, layers, okay. So let's turn some of these off. There we go. Hiding behind the UI. So it looks like it's a sample library made with just a Desk Bell being pitch shifted, and they added a sub-synth here, which gives it a very clear pitch, and lets us do things like what I was doing in the intro, where you can hear clear notes. There's an ambiance channel that's sort of like it sounds like it's an octave up reverb kind of a thing. I don't know what that is. Layer 2. Let's check that out. Sounds like it's an extra sample. So not too much to work with. And let's take a look at the competition. This is what they're saying: 25 days of composing competition. Submit by midnight, December 25th. Winners announced January 1st. 1 to 2 minutes long. Desk Bell samples only. Judged on creativity, originality, sound design, and overall production. So it looks like there are 4 things. First place in store credit. This stuff's expensive, so it's not really much, but I wouldn't mind having some of their choirs. So that's why I'm entering. So first place, $500. That's pretty good. Here's the competition after you say you want to enter. They ask you to submit a SoundCloud URL. So we are going to have some fun. I'm going to put the link in the description of the video. And also, why don't I put this link in the chat right now as well. See if I can find the chat. Live streaming. Cool. Here's the link. And we'll pin that message. Cool. And it says happy composing. So they're expecting us to compose ourselves. That's their first mistake. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here is essentially identify what kinds of sounds are going to work with this. Sounds like there's like a really late, ton of delay on the low notes because it's one sample, so the transient gets stretched out and there's a bit of silence at the beginning. The high notes sound really good. And it works almost like a Rhodes piano, I think, like that kind of a vibe. And let's see here. Looks like we've got an effects rack. Ooh, what's this? Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Dang. Okay, so we have a ton of options, it looks like. And they also said that we're allowed to use whatever other processors we want. So I'm assuming that because they're judging on sound design too, we're allowed to do stuff like recording a sample. And essentially putting that on its own track and doing stuff with it. AKMV18 says, does the low note sound so good? Love the distortion. Yeah, this is like, that's pretty awesome. I feel like there's a lot we could do with this. But I guess what I'm thinking here is that if we're allowed to use samples from this only, I'm going to say that that means we get to do this. And if I get disqualified, so be it. Because I want to be able to do some serious sound design. And I mean, honestly, we can make whatever sounds we want out of this. Let's just try this, for example. So I've just chopped out that beginning of that transient and messing around with it. Let's I don't even know, maybe we'll try pitching that down and seeing what that sounds like. -4 semitones. Already something new out of it. I don't think I specifically like this, but we can explore this as an option. And if we do something like that, distortion here. Okay, so already getting some ideas. The goal of tonight's stream isn't going to be to compose my entry for the competition. It's going to be to explore this thing and see what I can use it for, because I was a bit hesitant. I'm always a bit hesitant about competitions. Like, I don't really feel like entering a contest about something that I don't care about. And I really personally, if you follow my streams, you know that I'm kind of passionate about samplers and turning samples into stuff that's weird. So this is right up my alley. And the sounds that I heard from this were really cool. So I think that it's very usable in a lot of the styles of music that I already create. So it's free. Like I said, go download it if you haven't already. It's might as well enter. Let's see. I think what we want to do here is probably add some more instances of Kontakt here. I'm going to make a couple of desk bells. And I'm going to start by giving each one layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, and setting these up to be their own unique sounds, and bouncing around between them to see if I can come up with any ideas or anything that sounds really cool. I think I like layer 3 the most. I want to give it less attack though. Oh, I had. That's a little ding. I think I actually want to get rid of that to begin with. So I'm going to adjust the attack here. Doesn't do anything. I wonder if there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Let's see. Filter, preset, scale lock, key switches, fade, chromatic, purge unused samples. Oh, this is the layer 1 settings. Let's look at layer 3, ambiance. There we go. Cool. I didn't realize there's a separate control for each layer. So now I've got this. So the low notes, again, because the attack gets so slow, I still hear a little bit of that thing. So I think I'm going to use this only for high notes. And I'm going to make the attack even longer, I think. So we got something like this. Yeah, nice. Fantastic. So now something like something like that to begin with is as good a starting point as any, I think. Do we just get to use the synth? Cool. Hey Mugdrude, what's up? Thank you. Seeing you like what I made so far. Reminds me of like a walk around area in like an RPG or something. So I wonder how much work I can do here on this layer, the sub-synth layer. Oh wow, it's just like a full-on synthesizer. This is like not even a creativity competition anymore. So, if we get to use that, do you think they'll get mad at me? Will I get disqualified? This whole thing is like these vague instructions, and it just makes me feel like, will I get disqualified? All entries, any musical style genre, any mixing plugins. Only the sounds from a free library Desk Bell, which includes this synthesizer, the sub-synth. Hey, Angel. Angel Castillo says, reminds me of In the Halls by Isengard. That's like, I might be wrong about this. Is that a power metal song? I feel like I've heard a power metal song called that. But I might be wrong about that. Okay, so let's just play around with the synth, I guess. Why is that not doing anything? Whoa. Tile tone. Horrifying. Oh, noise channels too. Okay, so this is a pretty cool free synth actually. It's not free. This actually only runs on the paid Kontakt, I think. Isengard is Viking black metal. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something else then. Okay. Why is this not doing anything? Control click. Ah, this is like for those Pro Tools nerds. Release. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, so we can do this. That's kind of neat. Francis, so I'm thinking of In the Hall of Odin by Wizard. I don't think so. Have you all heard what's that song called? It goes like, it's like, fighting giants, kill them all, defender of the golden hall. And it's like a total power metal song. I just thought of that when you said Hall of Odin by Wizard. I started thinking of other stuff about like Norse mythology metal. Angel, I think that like a lot of metal stuff uses like there's like a fake harpsichord patch that's in like a ton of metal stuff, and it works really well alongside like electric guitars, and I hear it in like everything from like power metal to um, any keyboard metal, and I feel like it's never a harpsichord. It's always like almost a harpsichord, and I think I know the kind of sound you're talking about, and it's a really cool patch. I actually don't know what people usually use to get that. It's that really clicky, percussive, sticks out of the mix kind of a keyboard sound. I feel like Children of Bodom uses that a lot. And any processors I want, I can just do this and put a filter on it. I can just go like, I'm allowed to do this, I guess. Songster. I don't think I'm familiar with Songster. Hello. Thank you for installing this Arturia plugin. Oh, it's a new computer. I just get to use a mini mode. Okay, cool. We are off to the races with this subsynth. Let's just see what I can do with this. Okay. Envelope follower. Cool. Oh, Songster is a tab site. Okay, interesting. I haven't been on a lot of tab sites, and I teach some guitar lessons, and I've been kind of wanting to find some good tab sites to send kids to. Oh, you know, this isn't doing anything because this doesn't have a full-on like envelope follower. Interesting. I wonder if I guess I could create an envelope follower. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's just do something like this. Okay. So, I've got this sound now. And I'm going to try recording it along with this pad that I created. And I'm going to do it in the same key I was working in. And I don't think we're going to do it in 30-second note triplets. Let's do it at rate as 30-second notes instead. Change my mind. We're doing 16th notes. This is kind of cool. So Angel says, I recently started my own Dungeon Synth project, although I don't know whether to take on a concept album or just post songs I've saved as a demo. So far I've just been doing the latter. And Mugju says, most people seem interested in concept albums rather than singles. Yeah, I think that in Dungeon Synth especially, a lot of people like the sort of escapist element of it and want to have a theme about something. Like, this is an album we put on when we imagine ourselves like wandering through the forest and read a novel while we listen to it. Oh, I actually like it more for the musical elements of it. So I think I'm in the minority there, though. What I'm going to do here is clean this up. I actually should have just drawn these notes in. I think I want them just quantized on my grid because I've got the sequencer running all synced up. And these as well, I think I want quantized. That's appearing on my other screen. Let's just do that. And I think this is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to hit save. Okay. This is pretty cool. I think I like this concept of sort of a weird sequencery thing. So that's going to be my first idea here. I think I want to start adding some type of a sound to get these desk bells going. I actually want to have the desk bell ooh, I'm gonna have to line these up carefully. I kind of want these desk bells to happen like exactly at the same time. So what I want to do here is freeze these. And I'm going to just line them up manually. Inumbrate says, what key would you call this? My chords, I'll actually mark them in here, are D minor, D minor 6, C sharp, half diminished. I can't really make that symbol. I don't know how to make that symbol on a keyboard. Then we've got C minor. We kind of have a key change here. So it's sort of in D minor. And then we have a key change to C minor. C minor 6. And that sort of resolves to a G chord. I think that was a G chord, right? D, G, B. Yeah. So that was, I didn't sing the right notes, but that's a G major chord. Cool. So it is currently sort of in D minor, sort of an ambiguous key structure. We'll worry about that key. That ship will sail when that ship sails or something. So I'm going to slice these out, and I want these samples to line up exactly with the grid. Okay, these go here. These go here. These go here. And these go here. Oh, this one goes here. Nice. Okay, those are pretty much ready to go. And if I grab all of these, I can sort of extend the back of them so that I get the transient. I just want the transient to like end in the right spot. So let's hear this now with these layers panned left and right. And this piece here could probably be twice as long. Let's just extend that. I think that I want that phrase extended. Okay. And then that. Cool. Okay. That should be fine. These bad boys I almost want to have as a with some type of a processor that gives them a great deal of depth. Let's actually send those over to a reverb. I'll try one of these free Valhalla things, like reverb delay things. Pull the mix 100% wet. And we'll send both of these over here. And call this super massive. And I want to hear what this sounds like. It's probably too loud, but does that not do anything? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. And I want one of these just ridiculous ones. It's kind of not as loud as I thought it would be. Mugjude's saying, do you send post FX and post fader? It depends on what I'm doing. These sends are currently post fader. And I don't know if I want them to be. I haven't decided how I want to do these sends yet. It needs to be post FX because well, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't need to be post FX. I don't know. One thing that I am going to do is pull these to a different channel, though, because I want to save these for other stuff, and I'm going to take these these sends away because I want to have access to these contact instruments still. And I'm going to pan these again. This should sound roughly the same. Okay, cool. And I think what we're going to do is, well, we should probably send. Well, I think that whether the send is pre-fader or post-fader, I want to deal with that when I mix it. I right now don't think I want to worry about it. Bell one. And the reason I don't want to worry about it is because whether it's post-fader or not is going to affect the sound in kind of a more of like a how much of it do I get kind of a way. And how much of it do I get kind of a way is more of a mixing thing than a writing thing. Right now, if it sounds cool, it sounds cool. So I think what we're going to do actually here is save ourselves the time and not even do it as a send. Put it in a folder. See what that sounds like. Really quiet. Let's boost it a ton first. I want to give it like a sort of a preamp saturation boost. Let's do the I actually really like one of these things for that. The 1073. Let's do that. I want to just make it super bright, honky. High pass filter it. Let's try that. Have I used re-delay with the dehumanizer preset? I don't think so. Let's try it. That's cool with both, actually. Kind of like it. I think I also want another chord or another note here. And probably here. Let's see here. Angel's asking, how long would you say phrases should be? Anything above 20 seconds is too much, right? Question mark. No, there isn't really a rule for that. If in pop music, usually your phrases are like 4 bars long or something like that. Sometimes 8, sometimes 2. In other styles of music, there are fewer standard issue kind of phrase lengths. And I think the slower your tempo is, the less important the phrase length becomes. And it becomes more about, I like to think of it in the way that like shakuhachi music happens, where there isn't a concept of rhythm. Like you aren't thinking about how long the phrase is, you're thinking about how long does, something like, how long does this note last? Right, like, this is probably too long at this point. A gesture like that. So I think with slower music, it's more about gestures than phrases. And with music that's very metered, like this particular piece that I'm working on right now, this is very much metered. This is like very standard metering where my phrase is, I've got like a phrase that's this long, and then I've got another phrase that's this long. And the whole thing, I don't even know how long it is. This whole thing's, because it's such a slow tempo, is 45 seconds. And so if you're counting this as the phrase, then the phrase is 21 seconds. If you're counting the whole thing as the phrase, and I do kind of intend on repeating this, then you got a 45-second phrase, which is kind of a lot, right? And in this case, it's not bothering me. I get bored here, which is why I want to do something about that. I think I just want to change this high note or something. And that might just be enough. Let's hear that. Does that work? I wonder if that overlapping sounds good. No, I don't like it. I'm going to end it at the same time. And I want to do something similar on this last chord. Make it kind of ambiguous and end up on that 9. So it's sort of a G9 now. Okay, and this one should last the whole time. And now this whole chunk, I think. I want to see what this feels like if I loop it back around. So I think what we're going to do is play that back and see how it feels. Yeah, we'll just do that. AKMV18 says it feels very icy and cold, these string like synths. You know what, I realized that made me realize what this is reminding me of is I think there's like a frozen wasteland level in Pillars of Eternity in the expansion pack that has like a string section that sounds like this, where it has that frozen string sound. Very much the snow level, right? In the snow level in the video game, kind of a vibe we're going for here. I actually liked it more with the shorter phrase, so we're gonna chop that last punch, chop that last piece off, and boop, squeeze that in. Oh, what the heck? Cool. Let's hear what that sounds like from here. You've not played it, but you agree. Yeah, it's definitely more of an RPG snow level than it is like a platform game snow level. It's not like the Crash Bandicoot snow levels or like the Mega Man snow levels. Okay. Do you think they disqualify me if I resampled one of these? If I took that and loaded it into like a sampler like this, and like added like distortion and shit. We'll see. I guess I'll try it out and see if I like it. I think what I want to do with this is submit whatever I end up liking the most, even if I'm worried that it's going to disqualify me, because let's face it, none of us who enter are probably going to win, right? Like maybe one of us will, but there's probably some really incredible person somewhere in the world that's going to enter this and that probably needs $500 of samples more than I do. So I will be happy if someone else wins it. Let's think about what kind of a distortion kind of a plugin we want. Let's just use this one. It's so ugly sounding, so delightful. Yeah, wonderful. And if I go like this, what are the loop bounds in here? Where are you? Max voices, let's just do one. Semitone shifted. Let's like loop this section of it and loop to here. I guess I should obey note offs. I wasn't expecting to like that, but I do. Let's get this in tune. Cool. AKMV says it sounds industrial. Yeah, totally industrial. I agree. Um, ooh. It's a bit overwhelming still, isn't it? Let's check, let's filter after distortion. Ooh. I'm liking that. Let's just throw that on LFO. And I'm gonna stereoize this. I really like this plugin for making the stereo magic thing happen. Something like this will be cool. Okay, we're gonna try this and just record this and see how it feels in context. It probably won't be that good. Maybe this is for a different version. Or maybe if I turn it down, it'll be cool. I'll just do a solo. Okay. This is something that's kind of usable. I want to explore it more, but I don't think it's necessarily right for this piece. You know what else is a problem is that I don't have this preset template instrument coming in at the same level as my other stuff. So I started having my default tracks come in at -6 decibels. If anyone noticed that they're being weird, then that's what it is. So let's see how that feels now that it's matched. This might be cooler tempo synced as well. Let's set it to 8 quarter notes. Oh, it'll be consistent. Maybe that'll be cool, maybe it won't. And as usual, I just played it really badly, so we'll just do this and line them up perfectly because it's easier than playing keyboard well. The octave up, not sold on it yet, but we'll try it. And try that. Okay, let's try that again and see how these changes feel. Kind of interesting. Maybe we can try resampling this as a drum sound as well. I think that what we want to do maybe is take this Desk Bell and sound design it as best as we can in here. Let's just reload it as the Desk Bell. And that's here. Cool. And for this one, I think what I want is the subsynth. We'll turn the subsynth on one of the noise channels. There isn't really a full-on envelope in here, is there? Okay. AKMV says the soundscape reminds you of Space Engine. Is Space Engine is that the open world game in Roblox that's like really cool sci-fi game, or is it something else? Or is it the thing that like simulates outer space, where you can like go around to galaxies and procedurally generates galaxies, or is it something completely different? Maybe I'm off base. Okay, this is kind of weird. I think what we want to do here is, again, just record a sample of this. And freeze it. This is apply item FX to thing, multi-channel output, whatever. It's just a custom action. This one's going to be drum. Maybe? I don't know. We're going to allow it to pitch shift. We're going to obey note offs, minimize this to 1, and import from a range. Find the beginning of that sound. Maybe we'll give it like a 1 millisecond attacks. Fine, okay. And we're going to cut it off to here. Decay. Release can be on this part. Kind of cool. Universe Sound Sandbox like simulator. Yeah, beautiful game, great OST. Okay, I'm familiar with it, but I haven't played it. I think I downloaded it actually. I think I have it on my old computer and I never opened it because I have like my queue for games to try is staggering. I just play the same like 3 things over and over again. Actually, speaking of games that people on my channel might like, Dungeon Synth Vibes. Have any of you played what's that game called? Blasphemous, I think it's called. It's like a side scroller, sort of Metroidvania, Souls-like, with just the most incredible aesthetic to it. It's just the graphics are so cool in that game. Oh my god. Kind of resonant. Let's pull out some of this low end and pull out some of this high end. Boosting around 1.5K. And I want to give it sort of a that industrial like kind of a feel to it. So we want some type of a delay. I don't even know what delays I have on here. Oh, you know what'd be cool actually? I like tape delay for this kind of stuff. Give it that ping pong too. I love Waves J37. This is the plugin that if I could get anyone to pay me to use in every mix on my streams, it's like Waves, if you're watching, pay me $1 per stream and I will use J37 in every stream. That's all it takes. And the thing about this type of thing that's cool, I think when you have it not quite in rhythm, like a dotted rhythm. So let's give it like a quarter dotted and 8 dotted. Okay, not quite. Let's do 8 dotted and 16th dotted, or triplet. No, 16th dotted. I don't know. Yeah, perfect. That's almost exactly it. So you get something like not quite. Not the right speed. A little slower, I think. Let's just do 1/8 and quarter again, and we'll adjust these manually. So a little bit faster than that. Oh, that's slower. Cool. Yep, that works. That's my note that I want, because I am pitch shifting this in the sampler. And we want that to just repeat a bunch, I guess. Right? I guess we can just do it like this. This is kind of silly, but just keep it going forever. Okay, now we've got this drum beat thing. We're turning down sampler instrument. This is, what are we going to call this? Like, distorted mess. And give that a really gross color. Maybe that's a good one, whatever. Bring it down here. And I think that I want, if I want to try experimenting with this drum beat thing, I think we need a second drum. And we have to use a desk bell for this. That's horrible. Let's try. Is there anything on this track? We already did it. Okay, fantastic. So what we can do here is add like a 50 hertz kicker. And maybe some type of a distortion or something. Like, let's just use the same one. Yeah, it's almost like a 808 thing. Some type of a EQ. Do we like mids in our kicks or not? So we're gonna EQ twice here, I think. Excuse me. AKMV's got to go for the night. Thanks for coming by. Have a great night. I'm tempted to just use a sample like I always do. This is frustrating that I have to use the bell. And I don't even need to make a kick drum. I think it sounded cool as an ambient track, to be honest. Here I am getting excited about this and trying to decide how I want to make it work. So we're going to figure out how to make it work. Let's see here. It's too much of that pitch. Choo, 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 choo. Yeah, exactly that. There's too much distortion is the problem, I think. Or not enough. Okay, well, let's pull the volume down here. Oops, that's not volume. I already pulled the volume down. Okay, kick. And call this industrial snare. And I'm going to match these in color, I think, so I can see them together. Why does that one sound better? Oh, I think I pitch shifted one of these. Something's going on. I don't know what I've done there, but what I want to do is just record output. And that's going to be my sample. So here's my kick. I'm not sure why it was behaving like that, but kick, sound design, mute track, and here's my actual kick. And this kick, we're going to add the 50 hertz kicker to as well. And I think we're going to saturate it. And I want to give it like a spike somewhere. Maybe we can do that with, what's the EQ look like? Like a boost at like, I don't know. Something like that. Transient designer. I don't know. Let's try this. And some super gnarly compressor, maybe. We can use OTT. Okay. There we go. We used OTT, and now we've got this gnarly kick, and we got a hip hop beat in the making. Okay, that works as a kick, but it's way too gnarly. Doesn't vibe with that snare. Let's just try turning it down a bunch. Okay, we got ourselves a beat. And the phrase is not an even phrase length, but let's just see if this sounds cool with a beat. Maybe it will. Okay, I don't love it, but it's really cool that we were able to get that. Let's leave it for now and come back to it later. I think it's time to try making another track with a different approach now. And continue with my goal for the night, which is exploring this Desk Bell sample. So let's sound design something else on here. Not that. Wow. That substance on a saw is really cool. I kind of want to filter it again. Let's try a different filter. Maybe I never use this one actually. Here's a filter that I never use. Maybe it'll sound cool. Yeah. Super massive. Let's do that again. Pretty cool. I want this to sort of have more of a stereo wobble. Let's put a chorus on it. This one's great. Why not? Mono? Yeah. Is that mono? It's stereo. Let's also spread it. I like Imager. Ozone Imager. Ooh, what's this? This new? I don't remember this. Oh, that's cool. I feel like this isn't. I don't think I remember having this one before. Really stretches it out, huh? Let's compare that to Ozone Imager. I'm actually gonna mono it and make the stereo stuff happen. On the higher end. That's really nice and clean. I like it. Okay, I think I like this one more. Cool. This is going to be our starting point for our next track, which is going to be at a faster tempo. Let's just pick anything arbitrarily. 120. Why not? We're all friends. You can use 120. Okay. I have a click track on. I'm not sure if it's coming through very loud. I try to have it intentionally quiet so it's not annoying. 3, 4. Just use that's like, I think of that as a very Francis chord progression. It's really very Michael Land, but I use it all the time. I've appropriated it at this point. And I love it. It does a sort of a tritone thing and then it jumps up a third and it just feels like magic. Cleaning things up. turn down that saw. Amazing. That's just a glorious sound. I think this is what a great instrument. What a great sampler instrument. Okay. Let's just throw in. Maybe I could do a melody on this. Nope, we are not using that. We'll use something fancier. This needs to stay mellow, I think. Let's do... Let's do just another Desk Bell. We'll duplicate this track. Yeah. Let's make this the Desk Bell. Oh, hiding off the screen. My bad. Okay. This time we're going to use just ambiance with slow attack and subsynth with slow attack. And we're going to give it stereo delay with J37. And, you know, we're going to give it super VHS. Because I love this plugin so much. Yeah. What a great plugin. Okay. Improvise in the key of F sharp, Michael Land. Okay, I could play over that for an hour. We're not going to do that, but I really enjoyed this progression. Try it again. I should just leave it on, huh? Yeah. Wow. I just got lost in that. I don't think it's a award-winning piece of music by any means, but it's I think I might get points in the sound design category for those fun melodic sounds. It's not as exciting in terms of sound design as some of this crap over here, but it's aesthetically pleasing. With these kinds of things, I wish I knew who the judges were. Ooh, I wonder if I'm allowed to do hardware processing. Can I send it through my synthesizers? Is that kosher? Whoops. I need to figure out how to do this stuff. I think what I need to do here with this mysterious things happening on the screen is just bring back my other monitors. Let's compare that to this, just to see which is cooler. Oh, I didn't do this. That doesn't count. I kind of like that looped reversed bell thing that I'm getting in this patch down here. But you know what else I want to do is sample this Desk Bell through the SK1. I feel like that'll be cool. All right, let's go over here and this sound here as like a heartbeat would be really neat, I think. Space I have. Does that sound cool? I imagine these two being quieter. Thudump, thudump, thudump. And I imagine this whole thing being, I'm going to duplicate this track actually, and kick filtered. This one is going to be filtered more. Give it that warm. Yeah. That's tight. Yeah. Good enough for me. Let's just hear this with that heartbeat. We're gonna give this little tinkling arpeggios, and then we're gonna be done for the night because I am kind of tired. So, duplicate tracks, I guess. Call it Desk Bell 3, and let's give this one layer 1 and 2 have to be on. Ambiance is off, I think, for this one. Subsynth is on sine wave. Attack is really fast on all of it. And record arms on so I can hear it. And I want to give it little ear candy stuff. So probably stereo delay again. Can't do enough of that. I'll just keep using J37 because I don't know how to do anything else. And we're going to give it fast. No, we don't need to do that. We just need fast notes. And we're going to give this a really extreme transient shaper. I think that I can get like unrealistic, kind of creepy sounding, like that. And let's go ahead and take one of these chord progressions and see how it feels if I separate it into little arpeggios. Arpeggios from hell. If anyone's watched that video of Yngwie Malmsteen just being weird. I appreciate it. Wait, does Reaper have an arpeggiator? It does, huh? I never use this. MIDI arpeggiator. Let's just do that. That'll be super cool. Using Reaper's arpeggiator for the first time. POV. We're going to need to make these all extend if we want this to work. And now, hopefully, the MIDI arpeggiator will do rate times BPM. We'll do like 8 times BPM. Note length. Wait, no, note length can be. Let's do, yeah. We'll do 8 times BPM for now. Let's see what that sounds like. Variance. Jesus Christ. Velocity down. What does that sound like? Oh, this should be up like a million octaves too. Let's do that. You are F sharp a million. Amazing. Down alt, up alt. Let's try 4 times. 6 times. It sounds like a ship's bell. I don't know what this variant stuff does. I'm assuming it's like a... So the lowest note is kind of too extreme. We're going to pull these low notes up another octave. Okay, and now we're going to automatically pan. Let's do... I can never get away from ping pong pan. I love just... Oh gosh, I clicked the wrong thing. I love this crap. just really fast. What does that sound like? Yeah. That's exciting. Okay. Here from the beginning, and then we'll be done with the stream for the night. Thank you all so much for watching. This is fun. I hope someone that watches this enters the contest too. It would like make me monumentally happy if someone who subscribes to my channel like won this contest. So if you enter, please win. That would make me feel great. I would feel like it would be a shared victory, and I would send you MIDI sequences to process with your new SoundIron choirs that you would buy on my suggestion. Anyway, that's all the time we got, and I feel like I should just fade this out, but if anyone remembers, I looped it for like an hour, so just make it happen. I guess we should finish it. Yeah, good enough for me. Okay, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Oh, where's the stop? The OBS update. The stop streaming button changed. It looks different now. Okay, have a good night, everyone.